Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So today is May 20. It's about 9:50 a.m. Eastern here in US. I want to bring you a quick update on EOS. Okay, so a lot of people have been requesting EOS recently, and so I want to just bring you a quick technical update on EOS. Just give you some of the scenarios going into the next week. Talk about some of the resistance and some of the support points and how it might look going into next week. Okay, so before we get it started, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit those notification and those bell icons so you can get this content right away. And if you think these videos are helping you with your trading, with your investing, then please do give me thumbs up. That really means a lot, keeps me motivated in making this video content for you. Alright, so that being said, let's dive in. EOS is trading at 1347 right now. So it's a very typical pattern right now. If you see a lot of the altcoins, it's in this wedge formation. A lot of the altcoins are in this wedge formation. Even Bitcoin, you will notice that it's in this. Let's take a quick look on Bitcoin. So it's in this like falling wedge type of formation. If I look at like let's say Ethereum, let's look at Ethereum real quick. This is trying to get out of the wedge right now. So a lot of the coins that you will see is in very similar fashion, or looking very similar. A formation, a wedge formation, and they're trying to either break out or they haven't broken out yet. Okay, so EOS was really darling for the community, for the crypto community, in last month, like late April, early May. A lot of people were getting into EOS, and it was making that all-time high around $23, and that's when I made the initial video that we are pretty overbought and we shouldn't be getting into EOS right now, and wait for the retracement, wait for the coin to come to you rather than you going after the coin and chasing it up. Alright, so a lot of people a lot of people even did get into this kind of like 20-22 mark. So that's never a good idea. Let's not let the trade come to you. There will be plenty of opportunities, so don't even if you have some other coins that that are overstretched, then try not to go after them. Go into the coins that are setting up right, and you can have a good risk to reward on them. Okay. So for EOS right now, if you see this, we had this nice support in EOS that we found at 50-day moving average, right around that 1186 mark. And since then, we have been going, last 3 days we have been in a positive in EOS. This morning, earlier in the morning, it tried to get out of this short-term resistance, which is around $14.11. We tried to get out of that, but it did not have a follow through, and the volume was average. We did not really have additional volume to get us through that resistance. So it will be interesting how it closed the day today. As long as it stays in positive today and we have some follow through tomorrow, EOS can easily break this $14 resistance, $14.11 resistance, which is the intermediate resistance, and then march toward the $15 mark. Okay, so again, as long the day remains positive for EOS, and if we have some follow through with some volume tomorrow, we can easily see around $15 in EOS. Okay, so that's the next resistance points in EOS, 14.11 and then $15. As far as the support goes, keep an eye on 1293. That will be the intermediate support for EOS, and then the next level of support will be around 1245. Okay, so 1293 and then 1245 will be the next level of support for EOS. If you look at let's look at the weekly real quick. So we are pretty much, I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. So we had this huge spike, made the all-time high, sold off. So if we, the next week will start somewhere around that 13.50 or like $14 mark. So it will be, next week will be very critical for EOS in my opinion, because it will dictate whether we want to get out of this downtrend, or we are ready to have another leg down, to make like another leg low to around like $11, $11.86. So the upcoming week will be very critical, and it will be very critical not just for EOS, and it will be very critical for a lot of these altcoins as well, because a lot of them are in very similar fashion, or in a trading right now. They are looking very similar. So in my opinion, the next week will be really significant, and we'll have a clear break whether we are going toward the breakout toward the upside or the downside. For last few days we have been just sitting there, we haven't done much. So we'll find out, but it's gonna happen sooner. It's not gonna stay in this consolidation mode forever. So alright, so that's for EOS. I want to do one more altcoin before I wrap up this video. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so Bitcoin Cash, a lot of people, it had a nice momentum in late April. Since then, it has been selling off. So I think the risk to reward for Bitcoin Cash seems to be pretty decent right now. Let's say if you get into the position and if you put your stop losses at 11.52, that's a decent risk to reward for Bitcoin Cash. It have been sitting in this down channel for a while, and it might get out of it if we have a positive market. So it's the risk to reward in my opinion for Bitcoin Cash right now is quite decent, and it also have a good support level. But I wouldn't go in it without any stop losses. Okay, so I just want to bring you a quick Bitcoin Cash as well with EOS. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and post it in the comment any other coins that you want me to take a look at, and we'll go from there. Alright, talk to you soon.